Hi, this is Coach Courtney, and I wanted to just show you a brief video. A couple of questions that we get a lot, or actually they boil down into one question, is how do I know what the market trends are like in my local area? Because really, I mean, obviously the concepts of real estate investing and being a creative real estate investor are the same from coast to coast, but there's no doubt that market trends are different in each area. So a question that we get a lot is, how do I know if I'm in a hot market or a slow market or a level market or whatever? Okay, so I wanted to show you a couple of sources that I use on a regular basis. So the first one that you're looking at here is called Realty Times. Realty Times. And if you go to Realty Times, you'll see this page. This is the home page. And you're going to go immediately to Market Conditions and then View Market Conditions. So Market Conditions, View Market Conditions. And as soon as you go in there, you're going to be given an option to choose your particular state. And you can choose your state. And then from your state, depending on how big your area is, you'll either be given cities, counties, or both. In my case, we actually get both. So you can choose to look at either a particular county or a particular city, and sometimes even cities will be broken into areas. Like in this case, Scottsdale is broken into a North Scottsdale, and then there's also a South Scottsdale. So I'm going to choose the North Scottsdale area, and then I'll show you kind of what I'm looking at here. So what Realty Times is basically where realtors go and put in their opinion of the market. Now, whether you use realtors in your creative real estate or not, the reality is that realtors are very active in the market, or at least the ones that are active and good agents. And so they do have a good pulse on the market and what's happening in the market. So this is just, of course, the opinion of realtors, but it'll give you a one place to check. Okay, so typically what happens is, as often as someone wants to, a realtor can go in and give their opinion of what the market is doing. And there's all kinds of reasons as to why they would do this, but those, we're not going to cover those in this video. So you can see here that this agent recently, within the last month, posted some information about the market, and he said that it's basically balanced or neutral in certain markets. And you'll see here that it shows if you're either in a buyer's market or a seller's market. So seller's market being a 5, and we're in the North Scottsdale area, a 4. Okay, and then the average current price trend is also a 4, which is towards the rising area. And you can scroll down. Typically there'll be more than one realtor commentary there, so that you can see several different things. If we go into the county, for instance, then you'll be able to, or this is the city of Maricopa, but you'll be able to see several. Okay, so you can see that there's several opinions, and based on those opinions, this is what they're saying for that particular area. So this is one quick source to kind of get a feel for what the professionals are saying about your particular area. Another quick source that I use is Realtor.com. And again, people don't always like Realtor.com, but it is one of those things that, you know, realtors do have their pulse on the market. So at the top of Realtor.com, you're going to go to News and then Real Estate Trends. So News, Real Estate Trends, and of course this, like every site, is constantly changing. So depending on when you're watching this, you may have to find it a little bit differently. So here you'll see a monthly housing summary, and this comes out every month, and this one was released on September 11th, and you'll see here that it is operated by Move, Inc., which is actually a Scottsdale based company, and it's put into Realtor.com. So this is some information about the top search rankings, the areas, the median list price, total listings, like what the percentage of listings are, and then median age of inventory. Each of these categories is a searchable, and you can click on it to sort by alphabetical, or you can specifically sort by median price range and lowest to highest. So each of these is a searchable area, and then you can find your city on there, and then when you find your city on there, you can find all kinds of additional information for your particular city. So that's another source to check on a regular basis. And then, you know, you always want to go to any kind of local market information you can get from your local MLS. And even if you're not a licensed realtor, most of the time you'll be able to find a realtor who can provide this for you. And being a member of any of your local RIA clubs, that's real estate investor clubs, will also help because you'll hear about things that may be available in your area. For instance, in our area we have a really good report called the Compton Report, which gives us great market data. And then this is the market action report that I get from an agent that I work with that comes to me on a monthly basis, and it shows me all kinds of market trends and what's happening in everything from property sales all the way down to inventory, market time. You'll see all kinds of great stuff on here. Sell price versus list price, inventory versus new listings. So there's lots of great content on here and information that allows me to stay current and know what's happening in my market so that I can see trends coming and going and what's happening. And that way I can adjust my buying methods or my selling methods or whatever it is that I'm working on at that time. So I encourage you to keep up with your market and know what's going on in your local market, as well as of course what's happening in the national market. And it's a really simple thing. What I do is I just time block about an hour each month, and I just put it right in my Outlook so that once a month I quickly go through and I check out market trends. I take a look at local market statistics like the ones I've just shown you. I do a search on Google for market information within my state and then even within my city to kind of see what's happening. I also go to my Chamber of Commerce site where I buy to take a look at any information that they might have about Arizona real estate. I check the Twitter feeds, all that type of stuff, just to see and do a quick search for information that I'm interested in the cities and counties in which I'm buying in. So that's just a quick video to show you some different ways you can stay up on your local market trends. Hope you found this helpful.